Way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing 4th down.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Here goes that.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Coach will get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Here we go. Ready?
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Here's Love to throw. Finds his fullback. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
First down throw. Here's Love. That one's complete. Right side. On the move. Past the 40. Now here it goes. Down the right sideline. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Set cut.
Handoff here to Lloyd. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, here's Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. From that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. With a quick bounce out line. He takes this down to the opposing 47. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. And again, it's Darnold. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Okay, ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Love. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Ready?
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down.
Set, hut. 45. Hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. It's nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Watch out now. 52.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Ready, set.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have it on 2nd and short.
Black, 90, ready.
Here's Avani Conda. Continuing to move past the 45. The 30. Gets the 10. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers Packers get the game's first points here in the second. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Darnold off the play action. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Second and 10. Darnold. On the right side, hauled in by Harrison. Breaks free in the center of the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start to fight back with their first points of this game. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 33, yellow.
Play fake, it's Love. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
On the double.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Down. Ready?
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Set, ready, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's go.
Love now on 1st and 10. He gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Come on, set, go.
Lloyd running dead ahead. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to it. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal.
Set, yellow, go. 10 black. Hut.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers take a second quarter lead. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of them. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Ready. Black 40.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Ready. 50, green. Ready.
Love from the gun. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
Textbook pitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set. Ready.
Throwing, it's Love. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here we go. Red 38. Set.
Love with it on first down. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hut.
Now Lloyd cuts his way through a tackle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the red zone now. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Ready.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. What?
3rd and long for him here. It's on target to Williams. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
14 yards. That's another Packers 1st down.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. It's the Packers leading from Lambeau. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Black. Next. Hut.
Lloyd. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody more power?
Ready, set.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Hut. 33. Yellow. Set.
Love now throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
You're good on the point after. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Now he's York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Edgerrin Cooper there to make the stop.
You know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And Ariza on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
trying to get some money. So I'll pack this up. Turn it down on this side like we had to go. If you don't agree, ask the switch on the 5 years. Already know.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready, cut, cut.
To the air with Love. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And the Cardinals pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
And send a receiver left. Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. That one's complete right side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing here just before halftime. Throw caught at the 6. And forget the field goal, Brock. They reach the end zone to end this first half on a high note. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now is York to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. 3rd quarter underway. Here's Benson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Play fake, Darnold. And he's got it, but didn't stay in bounds. Oh, hold on. There's a flag on the field, though. Let's listen. Not sure he knew he went out of bounds before he made a play on that ball, Brock, but he was the first to touch it coming back in, and that's going to get the penalty. A little bit of help with the penalty, but still quite a daunting 3rd down for him here. Now Darnold. Setting up the running back screen. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run the screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moves early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. On now comes their punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. From the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 50, green. Hut.
Here's Love to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Let's go. Black Ultra. Red 38. Hut.
He'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Darnold off the play action. All the left side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Second and 3 now. Receiver in motion, going left. From the gun, Darnold. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Caught in inside the 20. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Completed over the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good. Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The give now to Benson. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Running it after the penalty. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Pistol snap, Darnold. He finds space, middle of the field. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So second down coming up. Benson now from the gun. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Sack.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. This one from 42 yards out.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Ready, set.
Love from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Down. Cut.
Throwing, it's Love. Screen here for Kamara. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. We'll pause now for an injury. That's Alvin Kamara who's shaken up as the trainers head out to look at him. So first down from the 41.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Hut.
Go with Lloyd here. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Ready. 50, green. Set.
They run once more with Lloyd. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Josh Sweat making the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Set, hut. Ready.
Again, run with Lloyd. He only gets a couple yards there. A falls short. It's fourth down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
So out now comes the punter. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow! And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
They give on second to Benson. He's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught by Harrison. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got first down here from the 36.
And the Cardinal first down.
He'll work against the blitz. That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Harrison. They'll have the first down and even more. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
Shotgun now for Love. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Here we go. Blue 32 set.
Love out of the shotgun. Dump off caught by his back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Okay,
Ball
break.
just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
To the air with Love. Oh, he puts some air under this one. Right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Set. Set.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Down. 33. Yep. Set.
Stick it in the air. Love. Completed to his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Set. Set.
We give on 2nd to Camaro. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Let's go now. 60 reps. 60 reps. Ready.
Love on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Ready. Field. Black. Black. 95. Hut.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
To throw, here's Darnold. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now toss it here to Vincent. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
They'll run it from the gun. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Packers 21.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming here from the 12. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On the double.
From the 24 once again. It's second and 10.
Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Buys time, rolling right. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So it'll be second down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Ready.
Throwing again. Love. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Set. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
They'll throw. Third and long. Short pass brought in. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers got to score in a hurry. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down.
Yellow. 22.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's good.
Throwing on first down. Love. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Loves to throw again. On the move, headed right. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Escapes the pocket. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go. Set.
Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. As that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop and somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Staying on the ground with Benson. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Throwing is Donald on third down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Love from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Okay.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go. Needle, black 40. Ready?
Love looking to pass. Chased out to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Forced out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
With 45 seconds showing on that clock, it's 2nd and 10. Once more, it's Love. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third and just 2 to go. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Cardinals going nickel here on third.
Come on, set. 10 plus. Ready?
Throwing now. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. He is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Set, putt.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's on target to Williams. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Black ultra. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested.
And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments, so win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
Let's go now.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock.
Set.
Line up the design keeper. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Green Bay.